A new report came out this week. In fact, it wasn't just a report, it was actually the result of a federal investigation that found that 13 members of the Trump administration broke federal law last year. And they did it by violating the Hatch Act, which means they were both working on the Trump campaign in some form or fashion, either officially or unofficially, but they were out there in their official capacity as a member of the Trump White House, either advocating for his re-election or attacking his opponent, Joe Biden. 13 individuals. And here's the list. You had Energy Secretary Dan Brouillette, Senior Counselor Kellyanne Conway, who, by the way, had violated the Hatch Act multiple times. They actually recommended the Office of Inspector General at one point that she be fired for her nonstop violations, and of course, nothing happened. White House Director of Strategic Communications Alyssa Farah, U.S. Ambassador to Israel David Friedman, Senior Advisor Jared Kushner, Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, Senior Advisor Stephen Miller, Deputy White House Press Secretary Brian Morgenstern, Mark Short, Chief of Staff to Vice President Mike Pence, and National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien, along with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Homeland Security Chief Chad Wolf. All of those individuals at some point last year either advocated for Trump or advocated against Joe Biden while serving in their official capacity as a member of the Trump administration, a clear violation of the Hatch Act according to this federal report. So, what happens to these individuals now? Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because, as the report points out, it is up to the president or the person who is president when these violations occur to punish these individuals. And as that would be Donald Trump, who does not have any power right now, there's pretty much nothing that can be done about this. They broke the law and they get away with it because that's just how things work in America today. So what I'm hoping that maybe this report will do is encourage the Biden administration, or possibly even encourage Congress, to do something to strengthen these laws. We saw Hatch Act violation after violation during the Trump years. This was a common occurrence. I honestly couldn't tell you how many times I sat right here talking about another Hatch Act violation by these people. This has to stop. And the only way to do that is to strengthen the law, to make real material penalties that even a highly partisan president cannot ignore. Because individuals who break the law, even if you think it's a silly law, they still need to be punished. Because if you continue to let these people get away with it, they're going to continue to push the boundaries. They're going to continue to see how much more they can get away with. That's why accountability is important. Stop them in the beginning so that the behavior doesn't get worse. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you want even more Ring of Fire, we encourage everyone to like, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe. And don't forget, you can find me on all social media outlets at Fair and Balanced.